Hey,
Hey,
we're someone's daughter.
and you're listening to Grit City Punk. Jiggle Down Productions.
Hi, hello, greetings. Welcome back to Grit City Punk, Tacoma's underground music and variety show focusing on punk and hardcore and other independent DIY genres and scenes within the Pacific Northwest from Portland to Vancouver BC. I'm Jeremy. I'm your host. You know that. How's everybody doing? Apologize. The last episode was incredibly late. This episode is also probably a day late. Hopefully only a day late. But you know, life, things, it's been busy. So what's really been going on music-wise, scene-wise? For me, I was at a show at Real Art on Friday. It was Anti-Summer, Hyperviolet, Letter Bomb, and Jennifer What. Great show, despite the kind of low attendance. I don't know what was going on there. Maybe it was the weather. Maybe it was the lineup changes. Maybe there were some other sick shows going on. I don't know. Anyways, I was there. It was a cool show. Those videos will be coming up in my YouTube feed. Eventually, I'm a little behind on that. Seems like I'm behind on everything. That's okay. But what else is going on? We got some upcoming shows to talk about. We've got some recent music releases that have come out that I'm really excited to get into. The big thing of the show that I can't believe I didn't mention right off the top is the interview. We've got Emily and Lane from the band Someone's Daughter. Great interview. Really happy with how that turned out. It was really fun to talk to them, kind of pick their brains about where they came from and their spot within the Seattle scene. So, without further ado, here, let's get down to the new music. First thing on the menu here is Seattle hardcore punk band Bad Image. They have put out a tour tape on Bandcamp. I'm not sure if they have physicals out on their tour. They're currently down in California right now, I believe. You can get this on Bandcamp. It's called Tour Tape 2025. It's one track, 3 songs on the track. I'm going to play the second song on the track. It's called Class War, and it's pretty badass, so check it out. Ooh, that's noisy. So shifting gears drastically, as I do sometimes, friendly little reminder, this is Grit City Punk, but it's not just punk. It's not just hardcore. Sometimes I dive into other genres. If you're making music and you're in the Pacific Northwest, I might come for you. I might find you. So next up is a drastic step away from the punk and hardcore. This is Seattle artist Aryana Leon. She dropped a new single called Mesmerized. It's I would call it pop, but it's also very soul and R&B kind of tinged. So check this out. This is Aryana Leon.
Picked you up at 2:30. You say, what's the move? I said, girl, it's early. Let's see what we could do. I got a whole day planned, but I didn't make no plans. Let's drive and run out of time. I'm right here mesmerized by you, by you. I'm right here mesmerized by you, by you. I can't stop spending my money. Butterflies up in my tummy. Under your spell, yeah, you want me. I'm tryna make you my honey. Feeling urge to protect you, love and respect you. I'll be direct to and say that I want you to know what it feels like to have me inside. Open the door, yeah, I don't wanna pry. Promise that I'll be a good guest. Promise that I'll make a good mess. Let me take my time. Let me take my time. I'm right here mesmerized by you, by you. I'm right here mesmerized by you, by you. Push me past my limit. Pull me out from where I'm hidden. Press me down, it's not forbidden. It's not forbidden. Take my fruit, I give permission. Taste that juice, it doesn't finish. When you're ready, let me hear you. Stew is soundproof, there's no issue. Don't be shy now, let me kiss you. Slip my tongue out, slide on in you. Take you back home at 2:30. Already missing you, already missing you. I'm right here mesmerized by you, by you. I'm right here mesmerized by you, by you.
And to bring it back to punk, Seattle punk band MFD, you know them. They used to be Middle Finger Drive. They dropped an EP last year under that band name and lineup. Great EP. I cannot recommend it enough. Now they're renamed as just MFD. They've got a new lineup and a new EP. So what do you do when you've already dropped one debut and you've kind of reformed and you're dropping a new debut? You've got a second debut. And this one is called More Fucking Debuts, which the acronym MFD. Brilliant. Brilliant. Kudos, guys. Absolutely brilliant. MFD, More Fucking Debuts. This is a great little EP. It's streaming everywhere. It's on Bandcamp. Go buy it on Bandcamp. Support these guys. I'm going to play the first track from this EP. It's called Screech. Here it is.
It's not who I am. I just wanna shout out loud. I don't know how to fight. I'm trying
Next up, Seattle straight edge hardcore band Odd Man Out has just recently signed to Indecision Records, and they have dropped a full length. It's called Conviction. I'm just going to go ahead and get this out of the way now. This might be hardcore album of the year. I don't know. At me. Whatever. It's really fucking good. It's on Bandcamp. It's streaming everywhere. They've got vinyl. They've got CDs. I ordered the CD. Please, please, please get something from these guys. Get a CD. Get a record. Just buy it on Bandcamp. They just had their album release show at Real Art with some other Indecision artists. Yeah, go check out this album. And I'm going to play a track from it. This one's called Seattle Straight Edge, Odd Man Out.
It's a fucking way of life. So you fucking ain't in there for the duration. And just fucking step aside.
And finally, Seattle band Fan Club is putting out an EP called Stimulation. That will be out on September 5th. They've dropped a single from it. The single is called Only Heroes. And it freaking rules. Really fast, messy punk. I like it a lot. So go check this out. You can pre-order the album on their Bandcamp. Let's pull up the details here. You can pre-order the digital album for one freaking $1. I mean, it's an EP. It's 5 tracks. $1. And it looks like they've got vinyl that you can pre-order for $10. I mean, it probably costs more than that to make the damn thing. So definitely don't sleep on this. Fan Club from Seattle. You know them. You love them. Check out their new EP when it drops in a couple of weeks. The new single, Only Heroes. Hear it now.
All of you
who are you and what do you do?
I'm Lane, and I'm the vocalist and guitar player for Someone's Daughter.
Wait, no, wait. I'm Emily. I'm also the vocalist and guitarist for Someone's Daughter.
What? Oh my
Would the-
god, there's two? That's not allowed.
Would the real Someone's Daughter vocalist please stand up?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, no, it's both of us.
Both of us, yep. Double duty.
Great. So why do you do it? What's your motivation?
Oh,
For
man.
being the vocalist or being in Someone's Daughter?
Both, either.
I mean, I feel like, I don't know. I've never like thought about the motivation. It feels like it's just something you got to do. Like, I've always played music. I guess I've not always like shared it with everybody. I think that was something like when I moved to Seattle, it was like a goal of mine. Like I've always been in like, you know, like jamming or just like in casual bands with people. But I think Lane and I like started talking a lot just like about our experiences as women. And we just kind of like had a lot of anger and like, you know, thoughts about it. And we were playing music together. So we were like, let's do this. And then Lane had the great idea for the name Someone's Daughter too. So.
Oh, thank you.
Do share, please.
I mean, I guess there's not too much story to it. Like, it's just a term that you hear a lot as like a placeholder for like, you know, a woman's personhood.
Right.
It's not that she's just like an individual. It's that she's someone's daughter, she's someone's sister, etc. And I just got really sick of hearing that term. And yeah, we decided to kind of like reclaim it in a way. And yeah.
Yeah.
So what does punk mean to you?
Oh, man. Emily, I'm going to let you go first on this one.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, to me, it's like it's more about community than anything, and just like the DIY aspect of it. Like, really, I love going to shows, and that's something I really love about Seattle, actually. Like, I'm from the Bay Area, but I think Seattle has such a good scene. I love going to shows and like afterwards. You know, there's always somebody I know, and they're always down to just sit and talk about music or about politics or just like about what's affecting them right now. And everybody's so willing to like help each other out. And I don't know, like it's been so easy to just like grow a community here for myself in Seattle. And so that's what punk is to me. It starts there. And then obviously like it's the music as well. It's like this like anger that we have. I like that, you know, it's kind of, I mean, it depends. Like it started, I feel like, as, you know, you didn't really need to be like good at your instrument. You just kind of needed like something to say and like some energy. But, you know, people are sometimes elitist about it, but I haven't had actually a lot of that experience. Maybe I just ignore it. I don't know. But,
yeah. I think like punk for me is like very much about like voicing your frustrations and standing up for marginalized communities. Yeah, it's just punk and politics are so intertwined. Like you can't be a punk band and be like politically inactive, in my opinion. Like if you are kind of a poser, it's just like a part of it, I think. Yeah, so that's very much a part of it. And also just like going back to what Emily said, like getting involved in like your local community and like uplifting people in the community. Like, again, like Seattle is such a, I think, a really unique place for music. And like, I've lived in a lot of different cities, and this scene is just so special. The way that people are so supportive of each other. There's so much love in the scene that I have found. It's really welcoming, and it's got people from all walks of life, which is really exciting. I think, yeah, there's other places I've lived where it doesn't feel that way. So yeah, I would say, yeah, punk is very much tied to community and your outreach.
yeah. And I think like people forget that like that DIY and community aspect, like that is political too. You know, like it's so much about like doing it ourselves so that we're not like, you know, giving into these like big companies or labels that like aren't representing our values, you know?
Yeah, totally. It's about like challenging like each other and yourself too. Like, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So that's interesting that you are from the Bay Area and you say that Seattle has the better punk scene, which is, I know that from living around here, but, San Francisco, Oakland is very legendary for having like the punk community. But no, I think there is definitely something really special about the Northwest, Seattle and Tacoma and Olympia and even Portland. It's just, there's something really unique about the bond that artists and musicians kind of grow with each other and with the fans and just the scene in large.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I would say, like, I wasn't trying to say it was better.
I'll say it's better.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely different. Like, I definitely have like a lot of good homies in the scene in the Bay Area, and like I do love it there and have had a lot of good memories, but it's like it's kind of more tight knit here, I guess. Like, and I think that's why it was so like easy to build up a community here, is it's kind of already here and everybody's like really welcoming.
Yeah. Really friendly energy.
Emily, you are from the Bay Area. Lane, are you from here originally, or where are you from?
No, I'm from Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay, Nashville.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you both. Well, I know where you're from now, but how did you get here?
Emily?
Yeah, I was doing my PhD. Actually, I got accepted to the PhD program at UW. I was studying physics. I actually just left the program though, because I just I love physics, but I don't know. I just wasn't going to do it forever. It was fun while it lasted.
For me, like I've lived in a lot of different cities. I used to live in Vancouver, Canada, and I went to grad school there, and then just sort of hopped around, went back to Nashville for a bit. But like I really miss living in the Pacific Northwest, and I tried, Vancouver, really liked it, but I didn't want to go through like the hoops of getting like citizenship or visa. And then I've lived in Portland, Oregon as well, but I hadn't really spent time in Seattle. So I just kind of like blindly moved here because I had a friend that lived here, and, she was really close to me and like just told me so much about how great Seattle was. And so I came and visited for a week and just like immediately had this like feeling of, okay, this is where I'm supposed to be. And so I just, kind of blindly moved out here, and it's working out great.
Seattle, come for the physics program and stay for the punk scene.
Yeah, totally.
Were you guys music students?
I like grew up playing music and like went to a music school like for high school that was like kind of competitive, but I also left that program. I just like, I don't know. It was fun. I learned a lot of stuff, and like, I don't know. I just don't like structure as much, I guess.
I hear that. Yeah.
I kind of was like a music student because I did like band in middle school and high school. I was in marching band.
Great.
Which I've found is like kind of common in the music scene. Like so many people I've talked to were like, I was also in marching band, which
was it every one of us in marching band? Was Kaya?
I'm pretty sure every single one of our bandmates was in marching band at some point.
You're all nerds.
You know what? Yes, we claim that term. Yeah.
What did you play?
Ooh, guess.
Yeah.
I guess that all of us played. I would love to know.
There's so many options.
Yeah, this is going to be tough. Okay, you played some kind of saxophone.
Me?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I'm pointing, but you can't tell.
It was a woodwind. Or I guess that's... Wait, is a saxophone a brass or a woodwind?
It's a woodwind.
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
It goes with brass, but it's a reed instrument.
That was not it. I was clarinet. I did start on saxophone briefly, but then was like, isn't it for me? And moved to clarinet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like mine's
trumpet?
Oh my god, that was so close. Trombone.
Okay, trombone. Okay, cool.
You're in the right families.
Heavy trombone energy, honestly.
Yeah. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah.
Trombone players were very cool in my school, at least.
Yeah. Trombone players are very cool.
Yeah. Jeremy,
Also,
were you-
trumpet players are very cool. Both my sons are trumpet players. So
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Were you in marching band, Jeremy?
I was not. I didn't do very well in school, so I didn't participate in any of that kind of stuff. But both of my children were in band from 5th grade all the way up through graduation.
Yes.
Jazz band, marching band, all the stuff. And I was Mr. PTA volunteer, Booster Club president, everything. I was there. So
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
So I got to experience it vicariously.
Yeah. It was a good time. Yeah. Not as horny as everyone says. Everyone's like,
well, there are a lot of horns.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
wah, wah, wah.
The trombone comes in.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how does being a former band geek inform or affect your current playing, or being in a band, being in a punk band, playing shows or writing songs, just all of that? How does that relate, or does it?
I mean, I feel like it does and doesn't in like different ways. I think like I was influenced or like by a lot of the music I got to like learn growing up, which is really cool. Cause yeah, I guess I was also in like jazz band and marching band and like show choir, jazz choir, musicals, like pretty much anything you could get me into, I was in. But and so yeah, I just feel like I have influence of a lot of different like styles of music, so that helps. But like on the other hand, I do feel like I really try to like push back against like traditional songwriting methods and just kind of like go with what I'm feeling.
Mhm.
I feel like that always comes out better and it ends up like sounding more natural and honest and feels right, you know?
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
isn't something you can really learn, I think.
No, that's punk. That's just,
Yeah.
you just do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You do it because it feels right.
exactly.
Word. Yeah, adding to that, I feel like our band is really organized and we like have a lot of structure to like our practices, for example. And I would say that like probably marching band, like there is such structure in the practice
Yeah.
with marching band. And so I think we probably all took that with us.
For
Yeah, we
sure.
are like the most organized punk band of all time.
Mhm. Oh my God, we have two spreadsheet divas, Emily and Kaya. God bless your spreadsheet skills. They keep us on track so hard. Like you should see
Lane
the
keeps calling us that, and it feels like, I mean, it feels like a compliment because it's like we are good at it, but also it's like we are so nerdy. It's like,
honestly, like it's the rise of the nerds, and yeah, there's nothing bad about it.
This podcast is fueled by at least 6 different spreadsheets that I have for various things. So
yeah, gotta keep them around.
yeah. And probably 4 dozen unrelated spreadsheets. So what made you guys decide to play music, I guess, outside of academically? Was there like a moment or a band or a song that just really spoke to you and just said, yes, this is what I want to do. I want to do that.
I'd like wanted to be in a band for a really long time, but I didn't have the confidence for it. I wish I'd grown up like listening to more like female punk bands, because like I mean for the longest time I kind of had it in my head that like you couldn't be in a band if you were a girl, which is whack because like there's so many girl bands even in like, you know, the 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s, etc. But I just wasn't really exposed to it. Like growing up in Nashville, like we didn't have a ton of rock and roll artists out there. So yeah, I just like, it was a confidence issue for me for a long time. And I just had to get to a place where I was like, I don't care about being insecure anymore. I just have to like make this happen because it's going to make me happy to be in a band. And yeah, that was a years long process getting over that confidence issue.
Yeah. I feel like it was kind of similar for me. Like, I also always kind of wanted to be in a band and definitely like knew I was going to when I was like a kid. I was literally just going through like my storage unit and I found like an old CD that I took all the inserts out and like drew my own and put them in. And like, you know, when I was like 10, they're like,
I also
really
did that,
bad.
although they were tapes, but
yeah. Oh yeah. But Nah, I think like at some point, I mean, this was like with the music thing. My parents were like actually really supportive, but also wanted me to kind of do things their way. And I think that's one of the reasons I like kind of stepped back for a while and was just like not feeling it. And I think moving to Seattle was the first time I really was able to kind of do things on my own and like grow into my own person. And yeah, also, I think just being around other women who are really supportive has been really helpful too. It makes me feel like I can do it. And like, now I don't know why I didn't start earlier, but you know, or not that I don't know, but
yeah,
filled with regret.
Totally. I feel like Emily and I push the message a lot that like you can be in a band. You don't even have to be that good at music. Like just pick it up and start doing it. Cause yeah, that's what kept us from doing it for so long. And I also have like regret that I didn't do it in college and my 20s and stuff. But like, yeah, hopefully like younger people will, I don't know, hear this message and be like, oh, okay, yeah, I can do that. And just go buy a shitty guitar and learn 4 chords and keep going.
100%.
We get approached by like young women too sometimes and are just like, man, I wish I could do that. Or like, you can.
You can. Yeah. Yeah. I see that at a lot of shows, like with Hot Stepmom or Rat Utopia Experiment here in Tacoma. And I mean, and they're very young, but they get even younger girls coming up to them and basically saying the same thing. And it's so cool to watch that exchange.
Yeah, gatekeeping was like such a big thing, I feel like, in like the 2000s. And we're just all about busting down that gate.
Yeah.
It's all open. Come in.
Yeah.
Totally.
So how did the band come together?
I guess, so Lane and I were in another band called The Rag, which I'm still in. Just definitely like slightly different style of music. A little more low-key, casual. It's fun. And then I broke my leg. And Lane was, like, hanging around a lot, being really nice, bringing me, like, I don't know, probably banh mi's and, like, tea and stuff, keeping me busy. And, yeah, we just started talking about, like, how we kind of wanted to, like, step up the game a little bit and like play way more often. And like, you know, I think scheduling was a huge issue with the Rag. And yeah, we started like playing like twice a week with someone's daughter for like the first few months. It was kind of intense, which was good. And yeah, I guess that was it.
Like, I specifically remember like you and I went out for tacos and margaritas, and like that to me was like the band's conception, because like we were talking and we were like, yo, like we want to play punk music, like we want to be like playing and touring and putting out music. And like we literally like shook hands. We were like, let's put out an album together, and like we're working on that. But like, yeah, after that we like almost immediately put up an ad on Craigslist looking for a drummer. And then we found Rosie really soon after that. And like, that was just such a good fit. And then Kaya joined us like 2 months later, and boom, that was the band. And we just like, yeah, started practicing a ton. God, we wrote like so many songs too in the first like 6 months, because we were like serious about playing shows as soon as possible. So like, yeah, the band was like completed in like January, 2024. And then we started playing shows in April.
No, in March. On your birthday.
March. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Happy birthday.
So at a meeting over tacos, the band was formed.
Yeah, totally.
Love that.
Yeah.
Gotta keep California my roots.
Yeah. Also,
hey, there's good tacos around here. Come on. It's not just a California thing.
For sure. Yeah.
What have been some of your favorite experiences in Someone's Daughter? I mean, you guys went on a tour. You've played tons of local shows. You have an EP out. You're writing and working on more stuff. What have been some highlights so far?
Tour was so fun.
Tour was fun. Minus those awful burritos that we got.
Oh, okay. So it went from good tacos to bad burritos.
That was in California too.
Yeah, see?
See?
Yeah. You guys, did your van break down in the Oregon desert?
Shown up, yeah.
Yeah.
That happened to Tongues too, just like last year.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it happens to like everybody. I feel like it's like a curse.
I
It
broke
has
down in the Oregon desert once too. It happens. It's brutal.
Curse, rite of passage.
Yeah.
But honestly, it happened at the best like possible moment if there could be one for breaking or your band breaking down. We like were 10 minutes away from the venue, which was stressful, but also 10 minutes away from the airport, which we rented our van from like one of those, you know, companies. And so we were able to like get it there and then switch out the van and then like made it to the gig. Everything went totally fine.
So it wasn't your van.
It wasn't.
No.
And we're not going
that's good.
company any free advertising.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. At least you didn't have the responsibility of fixing a van.
Yeah.
In a foreign state.
Yeah, totally. But yeah, like going back to highlights of the bands, like I feel like just playing with different bands in Seattle has been really fun, and just meeting new people and seeing how much talent this city has. Like, oh man, it's so inspiring, but it's also a little intimidating sometimes to be sharing stages with such talented people. Like, yeah, that's been a really cool part of this whole experience.
And getting praise from them, that feels really good. Like when somebody that you've looked up to for like so long in the scene, like is like, whoa, like that was really good. And you're like, oh, me?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's definitely one thing that I see a lot too, is that, yes, between different bands, there's different levels of talent, there's different levels of experience, there's age differences, but when it's at the venue or in the green room and in that pit, it's all a level playing field. Like everybody is there. Everybody is, you know, the same.
Yeah.
And I think that's really cool.
Yeah, totally. Also, like just meeting you guys has been like such a highlight of the experience. Like we started as bandmates and now we're all like such close friends, and y'all are my closest friends in Seattle now. And
yeah, same. I think like merch days are such a vibe too, where we just like bust out a bunch of shirts and then like kind of just like listen to music and usually eat like a pizza and hang out. It's fun.
Yeah, totally. It's a good time.
So to make an amendment, punk is actually the friends you make along the way.
Oh, yeah.
So let's talk about some other friends. You were talking about other bands. What are some great memories you have regarding other bands in the scene?
Emily's probably got a couple.
Yeah, I mean, there's like been a couple shows that were just like really crazy. I think this last one that we played, the Slut Bomb show with Stars Don't Mean Anything and Ditch and Lucky Dime, that was honestly one of my favorite shows that we've played. It was just like so many good people, like people I hadn't seen in a while came out and like really supported, because I think we were like Tuesday night show in Everett, but I was like, nah, but it's Slut Bomb. Like, Stars Don't Mean Anything ended up being like insane. I like love them now, and I already loved Slut Bomb. But yeah, those kind of nights when it's like friends, like we've played like maybe one or two shows too where it's like just the bands, like nobody shows up, and I honestly love those nights. Even though we don't make any money, it's like it's just always still really fun.
Totally. I was just thinking of our Woodland Theater show with Arcana and Rainbow Coalition Death Cult.
Yeah.
And like almost no one showed up, but it was such a good time. Like it was just the bands and like Riley who runs the theater, and we just had a really good time just like playing for friends. And that venue was like really sick too.
That's that's ran by Vera Project, right?
No, it's not.
That's the Black Lodge.
Black Lodge, yeah.
Okay.
Which we haven't played at yet, actually. Maybe a good one. No, Woodland Theater is like a DIY venue. I think it's just like co-op or something. But I think like the bands who practice there just like will host one. I'm actually trying to book a show there right now. But
my last interview was with Riley. And,
nice.
Yeah. And She sung your praises, so there you go.
Oh, we love her.
Let's sing hers. I love Riley. She is like,
She was a really, really cool person to talk to.
yeah. She does so much for the community, like insane amount. It's crazy, actually.
Very inspiring.
She's Superwoman. I think I told her that recently. I was like, "You are Superwoman."
Yeah, that's probably fair.
Yeah.
And that's just another reminder that I need to get over my that barrier, the I-5 barrier between Tacoma and Seattle, and just get up there more often.
Yeah, it's hard.
It is hard. It's like an hour. I mean, depending on traffic, it's just ugh.
Yeah.
So whose bathroom door is on the EP cover?
That is that's funny. That's the bathroom door at UNC, University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, in the physics department. I was like at a conference there, and we were all kind of just like trying to figure out a name for the EP, and none of us were really like settling on anything, or like, and I was just kind of like sitting there. I would like kind of take a break from the conference and just kind of like go hide in the bathroom for a little bit. And there were so many inspiring messages on there. And I was just like, oh, you guys, like, check this out. Isn't this like so cool? And I don't remember who it was, but somebody was like, ooh, this would be a good cover. And we like also like ran around Seattle, I think one night, like we all split up and we're like, okay, everybody take a picture of as many bathroom doors as we can, see if we can find a good one. And we did find a lot of good ones, but I think we just settled on the original one. And
we ended up taking though like little bits of like graffiti from other bathrooms around town, and like Kai worked some like Photoshop magic and added them to the door. Like, not a ton, but it was fun to kind of like pull from like other places. And yeah,
so it's a composite of many bathrooms.
Yes, and some that we just like made our own.
Yeah, like we have our initials on there. BFFs forever.
So what inspires you guys to write music? Where do you draw inspiration from?
For me, it's just like my experiences in life, I think. Like what I've got like songs just about like unfortunate or like, you know, sexual assault experiences I've had. Those are like hard to sing on stage sometimes, but you know, I feel like it's important to get it out there. There's a song we have that's like about how much I'm like really sensitive to noise, and it came from I was like at my mom's house, and she knows this, just she wouldn't care if I said this, but like she chews really loud and it drives me insane. And I was just like thinking about all the noises that drive me insane, and I wrote like a song about that called Harsh Noise, also kind of inspired by like the harsh noise scene in Seattle too. So what about you, Lane?
I mean, it's kind of like different stuff. Like I don't know, I've got like OCD tendencies, maybe also actual OCD. And like one time I wrote a song about like how I just get into these like horrible cleaning frenzies. And that became a song that we added to the set. But yeah, also like Emily and I will just like sit down sometimes and have songwriting nights, and we'll kind of bounce ideas off each other. Like, what are you working on? What are you working on? Like, let's work on something together. We had a really great, but also kind of like emotionally tough session writing Just Kidding, because that was like us sitting down and being like, okay, what are all of the horrible things that men have said to us over the years? And then, you know, tagged on Just Kidding. So that ended up being like a pretty cool like brainstorming songwriting experience.
Yeah. I feel like every time I come over to songwrite, though, it's like emotionally charged.
Sorry.
I really get into it.
Well, that's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
When Just Kidding first came out, it blew me away. I was just like, it's such a great song. It's kind of tongue in cheek, but it bites a lot harder than that, while still kind of being kind of irreverent on the outside, if that makes sense. But of course, I don't have that female experience either. But you know, being an empathetic person, it does feel very traumatic.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Also very cathartic. I'm sure it's cathartic to scream those lyrics on stage.
Mhm.
Totally. I mean, there's that one line where I think it's my favorite line in the song, but I think it's like, you know, one of the worst things that we've ever heard probably is like, if she's slutty, then it's not rape. And like,
Right.
you know, it's just like such a rough one. I remember I think Lane's the one who like said that, and I was like, oh, like
I
it
know
just like
we both like I dropped that line and then we were like, oh, is that too bad? And then we were like, no, we have to add it to the song because it's so awful. But like, even though it's like primarily stuff that men have said to us, I feel like a lot of people can relate to it because it's just like a bullying tactic, you know? Like, people will say mean shit and then just be like, why are you making such a big deal of it? Like, calm down.
Yeah.
So, I'm glad it resonates with you.
Yeah, being verbally violent or aggressive and insulting, but playing it off like you're just joking around. It's a very, very common male tactic. I've experienced it, you know, in the workplace. Mm-hmm. And, you know, it's not, obviously it's not on a sexual level, but it's still, you know, the same tactic and it's the same kind of thing. And it's gross.
Yeah.
But also I love that taser shot at the end too. That's it's just icing on the cake. I love that.
Yeah, that's an actual teaser. My friend gave it to me when I moved here. She was like, "You'll need this," and I was like, "I don't think I will," but we brought it to the studio. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in a creative way, as an instrument.
Yeah.
So you guys are very collaborative on your songwriting, is what I'm getting here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's like a mix though. Like some songs you write, Lane, and then some songs I write. But I think often like I'm coming over to your house because you have the cats, and we'll write stuff together.
Yeah,
Fair.
Yeah. Some stuff though, like we'll bring like fully complete pretty much, and then just like have the band kind of like add their parts. But like that part is still really collaborative, I think. Like it's never like Rosie played this beat. It's more just like this is the feel that we're looking for, and we'll just like play it over and over until something clicks, and then we'll be like, that sounds good. And but some songs do start just from like ground zero with like me and Emily at my house being like, what do we want to write about?
Yeah.
Where did you guys record the EP at?
What was it?
Pacific Studios.
Yeah, Pacific Studios.
Okay.
Represent.
And then it was mixed at Earwig. Mm-hmm. But both were with Don Farwell.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he just like is recording at Pacific Studios right now while he gets his new studio together. But yeah.
It was a cool experience though.
Yeah, it was cool. We kind of like did it all in this big room and like played at the same time and like had a little bit of sound barriers between everything, but you can, I don't know, I kind of like that there's like a little bleed through on some of the like different tracks and
It definitely sounds like you guys are playing all in a room together, which is great.
Good, yeah.
But without being muddy at the same time. So it's a really clean mix. I like it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So what are some of your guys' favorite bands?
I feel like I get asked that all the time, like, and have been my entire life, and I still never like totally know what to say.
You're like, I don't know a band.
I mean, there are so many bands out there, and any band that I talk about to somebody, I'm always like, oh, this is one of my favorite bands. And I mean, that could be like thousands of them. But I mean, if you ask me like dead set favorite band, I'm going to say Pink Floyd. So, I mean, just name something.
Yeah. Well, I think that Lane and I don't want to speak for her, but I would guess, because I think it's the same for me as the Beatles. Is that right, Lane?
That's not right for me, no, but they're up there. I do love them a lot.
That's my favorite, like hands down. I cannot get enough of the Beatles ever.
Love them, yeah. Mine's Radiohead. They've been with me since I was like 13. Like that shit blew my mind as a tween. It's like, what is this? Yeah, that's a big one. I'm also like really influenced by Hole and Nirvana, of course. Yeah, those are big ones for me as well.
Yeah, I feel like it just depends. Like I feel like I go through phases of listening to things. I also like really love folk music like a lot. So I'd probably say like Blaze Foley or Townes Van Zandt would be like in my top like favorite musicians too. But then also like I love Negative Approach too. Like I love hardcore, and I don't know. It depends.
Well, that's good. It's just a big old soup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to have like a lot of different musical tastes, you know? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Again, with the theme of breaking down gates.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
So what genre is Someone's Daughter?
I don't know. I've just been saying Riot Girl.
Yeah, it feels like very like punk to me, but I don't know. I probably disagree with that.
Somebody described us as hardcore recently, and I wouldn't agree with that, but I just feel like we do have a lot of that influence. You know?
Yeah.
But we're definitely not like really in that category.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call you guys hardcore, but I could see how. I mean, you were mentioning Negative Approach. If you take it back that far, then sure, with punk and hardcore basically being one and the same in the 80s.
Yeah.
So, Riot Girl, punk.
Riot Girl, punk. I think Emily and I have talked a lot about like not pigeonholing ourselves in a single sound too early, because like we want to be able to like try different stuff, and like a lot of our songs do kind of sound different. But like, yeah, I think the through line is punk.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, who knows what we'll do?
Who knows?
Yeah, maybe we'll have our own genre.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I'm ready for it. What genre is this? I don't know. It's Someone's Daughter.
Yeah. Sick.
So besides music, what else are you guys into? What are you passionate about?
We both like to cook. I know that.
I do.
We're both very good cooks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love cooking. I love gardening. I love hiking. I don't know. I feel like I have like a million hobbies, but I can't think of any of them right now.
It's a good thing though, to like have hobbies.
You can never have too many hobbies.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I'm kind of the same. Like, I'm not so big on gardening, but like definitely hiking. I like to play like sports sometimes, but like low key sports. I'm not trying to like be too competitive with it. Yeah, I like crafting too. I started getting into making chainmail.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
She's a crafty girl.
I am indeed. Yeah.
Yeah.
And watching movies. I love horror movies so much. Oh my God.
Okay.
If you ever need a recommendation, Lane has like, she's seen every horror movie ever and will give you a full review on them.
This is true.
Okay. Throw out a few names. What are some of your favorite movies?
Well, if we're talking about like
great movies that you've seen recently.
Oh, I don't know about recently, but if we're talking about like punk, Green Room is like one of my favorite horror movies.
Is that the one with Patrick Stewart?
Yes, it fucking is.
I still haven't seen that.
Well, dude, watch it tonight.
Yeah.
It's so
is
good.
it on Amazon? Because I know it used to be.
I have no idea, but
okay.
Any way you can watch it, watch it. It's so good. Yeah. That's like one I'm always recommending to people. It is pretty visceral, gory, but yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. I think I know a pirate who might have access to that movie anyway. So
nice.
So what else?
We should talk about Martyrs too.
Oh, yeah. Emily's song is based on a horror movie.
Sort of. It's like influenced by Martyrs. Have you seen that?
I have not.
It's probably one of the most disturbing movies I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
It's like, I don't know, but the song is very much inspired by it. And it's kind of got this idea that like women put through so much abuse that they like are the only people on earth who can like really achieve like martyrdom and like come through the other side. I don't know if I believe that that's actually true, but I just thought it was a really interesting concept, like, and kind of a fucked up concept. Like, I like don't like that. And it's like about like this like honor that's attached with like being able to put yourself through so much, you know,
wearing your bruises like badges.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah. I was also inspired by Emily writing a song about a horror movie that I was like, oh, we can do that. And so I also started writing one about a horror movie. It's about it was like influenced by like Nosferatu and like vampire lore.
Okay.
But we haven't played it live yet, but one day.
Was that Sacrament?
Hmm.
That's a new thing that I want to see more of, vampire punk.
Thank you. Me too. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I'm all about the classic horror. Let's do it.
Yeah. I'm really trying to be the vampire Lestat in the next year.
Okay.
Does anyone know that reference?
Yeah. Interview with a Vampire. Come on. Anne Rice. Yeah, I know
Thank you.
Yeah. So besides that, what else are you guys up to? What is next for the band? What is next for you personally? If you don't mind. I mean, what do you got cooking?
Yeah. We're playing a show with Bad Cop this month, which we're all really excited about. I know that's going to be like a sick show.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, but like otherwise, like we're kind of like slowing down on shows just for like the next couple of months because we're gearing up to record a full length. So we're just like going to be demoing stuff, like really getting it tight so that like once we hop in the studio, it'll be ready to go. Mm-hmm. And yeah, we got to make a fuckload of merch too. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Actually, we should do that soon. We're like out.
We should. Let's fire up the group chat.
Yeah.
How many songs do you have so far? Or, in the process? Are you like halfway to an album? More than halfway?
Oh, we're like already on album 2.
Okay, so you're making like a double album. You're like Use Your Illusion 1 and 2.
Like, we can't stop writing songs. We need to like choose.
Yeah, we've like really got to hurry up and record this album so we can record the next one.
Yeah.
Right, so you record the full length and then you record the Vampire EP.
Yes!
Yeah. Okay.
Ew. We're stealing that.
Yeah.
Please do.
Yeah. Yeah, so we've definitely got enough songs. And we like have kind of mapped out a little bit like what we want on the full length coming out soon. We have to like really iron it out, but I think we have an idea of what we want on there.
Yeah.
So if you've been to a show recently, you've heard a lot of songs that will be on the album.
Yeah.
Good.
I think that's true.
Good. I unfortunately have not been to one of your shows yet.
How dare you? Honestly, we don't come to Tacoma that often either.
No.
Yeah.
You were scheduled to come at the end of May, but you guys bailed out.
Well, that was for very legitimate reasons, though.
Rosie and I had pneumonia.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give you a pass on that.
Yeah. And Emily, so not so fun fact from tour, Emily got hit in the face with a mic stand during one of our shows and plucked her tooth up so bad she had to get a root canal. So once we all got back from tour, we were like, "Ooh, we need to recover." Like half of us were just like super duper sick. Like, yeah.
I got like destroyed on tour, but it was still so fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it's just because it's going to make the next tour a breeze.
Yeah, for sure.
Good, yeah.
Learned a lot about the process.
Yeah,
right.
But we are playing the Spanish Ballroom, but in like November with Neptune.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I will hopefully come and see you. Is it on a weekend?
I don't know. I think it's on like a Tuesday or Thursday.
Okay.
I don't even know what day it is.
Kind of like middle
Okay.
week. Yeah, we'll get you out to a show one of these days, though.
For sure. For sure. Yeah. So what else you guys got? Are you going to record at the same place, or do you have an idea? Just
we're
up in there.
exploring like different like places to record, just to like see what a different sound could be like. Yeah, we haven't figured that out yet. We've got a spreadsheet to make to weigh some options, but yeah, we're figuring that out.
Yeah, we're just gonna. We've just been like listening to, I guess, other bands' albums and like trying to find a sound engineer that really, I don't know, captures. I think we want it to sound really raw because I think that we sound good live, and I want
try to capture that lightning in a bottle of a live performance.
Yeah. Seems like it's really hard to do, but
Yeah, and the mix and particularly the master can really make or break that too. You can have a great performance, and then it could just fall flat on the mix and master.
I feel like there's so many bands that I like really love that, you know, I've seen them live and they're so good, but then you listen to their album, you're like, whoa, this sounds so overproduced, and it's like so different from who they are,
or condensed, or
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
A little of that is okay, I think, though, because you do want to sound better live, but like you still want to sound pretty similar to how you sound live. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. Because also the opposite is true sometimes when you go to see a band that you love record and you're like, oh.
Yeah, that's like not what you want.
No. No, I want a record that's gonna make me excited and gonna make me jump up and down in my living room or drive fast in my car.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna try and make that.
PSA, don't drive fast in your car. I never do.
Yeah. No, we're safe. But
very responsible.
It is a feeling that you get.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I want us to be a good running album. That's one of my hobbies. I like to run.
Workout.
So, okay.
Yeah. I have, in fact, this is so dorky, but I have run to our EP.
Okay.
And I'm not sorry about it.
I've driven to your EP. I've driven a forklift to your EP. I have, stacked and unstacked lumber to your EP.
Well, that's really what we're making it for, is for the lumberjacks.
Right. Yeah. Well, there you go. You've done it.
Yes.
I've mowed the lawn also to your EP. So.
The mowers.
The whole stretch of the dad experience, you've covered it all. So thank you. Yeah, well, there you go. All right. Well, do you guys have anything else? Anybody you want to shout out? Any causes you want to mention?
I'm going to throw out a Free Palestine, because that shit is still a nightmare every day. And we are firmly pro-Palestine in this band, and hoping that representatives are going to fucking listen to the people, because everyone is screaming about this and nothing's happening. So
hopefully a few of them will start to remember who they work for and grow a spine, or we wait until they're voted out and hopefully get some better ones voted in.
Yeah, totally.
The slow process, but 100% with you on that.
On that note, I mean, like, I love to listen to Spotify, but just with the recent news of
they're investing,
their battle, whatever they called it,
well, they've been shitty forever. And
but now it's
full disclosure, I host my podcast on Spotify because there's not really a whole lot of options without spending a whole lot of money. But I like to encourage people to listen to my podcast on other platforms.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is because our EP is on Spotify, and it's like I'm not like condemning all of the young artists or any artists really out there who like feel like they need to put their music on Spotify just so like people can listen to it. But I also just wanted to say, like, buy CDs, buy merch, like go to local shows, like you know. Let's get back to the basics.
Yeah.
I actually had this conversation with a band a while ago. We were talking about Neil Young and him pulling all of his catalog off of Spotify. And, they were talking about, how cool that is and everything. And it is cool. But when you're Neil Young, you can do that. When you're a band in your position or any other local band, like, you need that Spotify to get your music out to people, because, like it or not, 75% of people use Spotify. And until that changes, you pretty much have to put your music out anywhere. I always tell everybody, put it anywhere. If it's a place that hosts music, put it there, but because you never know where people are going to find you, and you have to put it out everywhere. So unfortunately, Spotify, you have to make that deal with the devil and just put your music out there. But, encourage people to listen to it elsewhere or use other platforms. Not that any of them are really ideal at this point, but I mean, like, Apple certainly is better. Amazon as well. Well, I mean, for their music platform, like, they pay out better. So there's that, but their platform really sucks. Like, their app is terrible. So do what I do, everybody, and buy from Bandcamp and get yourself an app somewhere that plays MP3s on your phone and just use that, or buy the CD. Do you guys have CDs?
We don't. Oh my gosh, we need to make some though, because we keep getting asked at shows for CDs. So like that's on our to-do
that's
list.
what I buy. Like I don't even listen to like anything else in my car but CDs at this point, except the radio sometimes.
Sometimes I'll hook my phone up to the Bluetooth and hit a shuffle or playlist or something in the car, but usually it's CDs. And if I can buy a CD from a band I like, I will almost certainly buy that CD. But then I rip it onto MP3. So let's do it on my phone when I'm at work because I can't listen to CDs at work. But definitely a big CD guy here. And I think, you guys definitely need to make CDs because I will buy one.
Cool. Yeah. We'll get it done.
Even if you hand make them.
Oh, yeah, we definitely would. Yeah, we're DIY.
I just got a burner, so.
Okay, good.
All right. Yeah, say less.
Perfect.
Do you have any questions for my cat, Ramble?
Why are you so nicely dressed? Are you wearing a tuxedo?
I know, he is.
Who are you wearing today? Oh, gosh. Got that bougie cat over there.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, daughters, thank you so much for being on the show. It's been a blast. Really looking forward to hopefully seeing you guys somewhere soon. If not, maybe I'll just have to book you myself somewhere so I can see you. And I definitely look forward to the new album whenever that comes. No hurry. Take your time. Make it perfect.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you for having us on the show, dude. This has been really cool.
Yeah, thank you, for real.
That was Someone's Daughter, the band from Seattle. Thank you so much, Emily, Lane. It was a pleasure chopping it up with you. And now I'm going to play for you a song off of their EP, which the EP is called Property Damage. Go listen to it. Support them on Bandcamp. This song is called The King. Well, now, we've got some shows to talk about. There is a lot of shows coming up for the end of summer, so I'm just going to start to rattle off a few of them here. Let's start it off. This Thursday, 21st, at Lucky Liquor is Sneer, Caps Lock, Fleamail, and Opus. That will be Caps Lock's first show back since their tour. They've kind of been laying low for a little while, so if you're anywhere near the area, go check them out on a Thursday. Friday and Saturday and Sunday, 2 huge festivals. One in Seattle, one in Tacoma. We'll start with the Tacoma. At Real Art on Friday and Saturday is Rainier on the Rise. This is put together by Rustin Way. It was formerly known as South Sound Music Fest. That's what it was last year. They brought it back this year, rebranded it Rainier on the Rise, and it's at Real Art 2 days, Friday and Saturday. On Friday is Kapala, Bee Creeping, Bad Honey, Sevelin, Hot Stepmom, Prismia, Beverly Crusher, and Tiny Monsters. Saturday is Chris Catherine, Ange, KBM Guapo, Shy Fox, Rustin Way, RCA, JLu, and FBL Militia. Weekend passes are probably still available. Single day passes are probably still available as well. Definitely go check that out. Starts a little early. I think the show started like 6. Definitely worth checking out if you're in the Tacoma area. Go to one day, go to both days. I'll be there on Friday, so hoping to see you there. Also, same weekend in the Seattle area, Hollow Earth Radio presents Magma Fest. Now, this one's a 3-day festival, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 2 locations though. So on Friday at the Black Lodge is Gender Envy, Bazaar, Caps Lock, B&H Deluxe. On Saturday at Cal Anderson, you've got Sierra Worth, Astral Trap, Tono, Deja Mu. And then back to Black Lodge on Sunday, you've got Medic, Katika, and the Rat Utopia Experiment. Very cool. Not sure about the ticket information for that. Just hit up the venue, Black Lodge, or the Hollow Earth Radio's account. Find tickets for that. 2 great festivals. Definitely check one of them out if you are able to. Also on Saturday is Pit Fest at the Gravel Pit in Tacoma. If you know, you know. If you don't know, ask somebody. Looks like a bunch of folk punk for that lineup. If you know where it is, if you are interested in knowing where it is, find out, go to it. That's Pit Fest at the Gravel Pit. On Sunday at Real Art is Gracie's birthday show. I don't know who Gracie is, but happy birthday, Gracie. That show is Liability, Mantle Collapse, Fermented Souls, and the Rosies. That's Sunday at Real Art. Moving forward to the next week at Real Art on Thursday the 28th is Evangeline Ray, Anti-Summer, The Honeybee Breakfast, and Stargazy Pie. Huge lineup there. Might see you there. And on Friday the 29th at Lucky Liquor is Boar Spear, The Way Below, and MFD. So lots of options there. There's plenty of other shows. I mean, Lucky Liquor has a full lineup for this weekend and next. Find a show. Go to it. Find a couple of shows. Go to them.
Hey, this is Ryan from Picket Line. At the age of 40, what punk means to me now is a little more mellow than it was in my 20s. At the very least, it is a genuine acknowledgement that this life is not a one-size-fits-all uniform. It is always anti-racist, always anti-fascist. And you do also need to recognize The Art of Drowning by AFI being the best hardcore punk album of all time.
Not sure about AFI. Not sure about that take. I agree with the rest. Thank you. So that's the end of the show. Thank you to all the bands. Make sure you check out all the bands that I mentioned. Go hit them up on Bandcamp. Hit them up on their socials. Follow them. Go see them live. Support them. Tell your friends about them. That's the best thing to do. Huge shout out to Emily and Lane from Someone's Daughter. Thank you for coming on the show. Really hoping to catch you live at some point. And really looking forward to that new album that they're going to be putting together soon. You know where to find me. Follow me on Instagram. I'm on Blue Sky and Freak Scene. Check out my YouTube page for a bunch of cool live footage from bands. I've got playlists out there. I've got a new Bandcamp playlist, which is a cool new feature that they've got. You can share playlists. So that's also in my link tree. Everything is in my link tree. Go check out the Bandcamp playlist. I got some cool recs there. Mostly local stuff, but honestly, a lot from elsewhere too. There's a few bands from Philly and elsewhere that I would highly recommend if you are into punk and or hardcore music. You could also check out my Substack. I just put up a piece about Spotify and what to do and where to go if you want to eliminate Spotify from your life, which we all should at some point. full disclosure, this podcast is still hosted by Spotify because there is no other free option that will allow the amount of storage that I need. I don't give them a dime for it. They might make money off me somehow. If you're hearing ads, then I guess they're making money off me, but I don't think there's any ads, so that's cool. If you can listen to this somewhere besides Spotify, please do. I just recently downloaded Pocket Cast on my phone, and I've subscribed to all of the podcasts that I listen to on there, so I'm trying to move off of Spotify. This is all to say that I wrote a piece, it's on Substack, and it's about creating an alternative, building a physical and or digital library of music that you own. It's a real thing that is yours, and I recommend everybody do it. Just find yourself a cheap MP3 player or some kind of phone that has a lot of storage. Get yourself a computer. Build a digital library, like back when we used to do when LimeWire and Napster were a thing and everybody just downloaded MP3s. Let's bring back the golden age of piracy. But obviously, if you can get music from a band from their Bandcamp, that is ideally the best way to go. Pay the artist for their music. Streaming is convenient, and it is what it is, but the structure and the ecosystem of it sucks, and it's not equitable at all to artists, and plus Spotify be doing some dirty, nasty shit on the side. If you can find an alternative, find an alternative. Me, I like CDs, and I like having MP3s of music conveniently on my phone that I can listen to. That is more convenient to me than streaming. So, just some food for thought. Go check that out. As always, take care of each other, take care of yourselves, drink lots of water, go see some shows, tell your friends about shows, support the bands. We'll close it out with a song from a Vancouver band called Piss. This song is called How Can You Act Opposite to This Emotion? That is on a demo that Piss has on their Bandcamp page. Go check that out. Really cool band from Vancouver. And until next time, I've been Jeremy, still am Jeremy, and this is Grit City Punk.
This has been a Jiggle Down Productions production.
act opposite to this emotion? How can you act opposite to this emotion? How can you act opposite to this emotion? How can you act opposite to this emotion? I say you're listening to Grit City Punk, or Jeremy says that?
You say.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
You say.
So,
okay.
Ready? Hey!
Hey!
We're someone's daughter!
And you're listening to Grit City Punk.
All right. I mean, it was kind of scary for a minute. Hey, whoa, okay. I mean, that's the first thing people are going to hear when they push play is, hey! So, it's perfect.
I'm going to record and, hey. We can do it.
There you go.
Like some whispering, if that's better.
Okay, record one like that.
Hey, hello.
Is there anybody out there?
I don't think that's better.
No, the first one was better.
What about normal talking voice?
Okay. That's not my specialty, but I can try. Hey, we're someone's daughter.
And you're listening to Grit City Punk.
You've got 3 options.
I've got 3 options. Well, 2.5.
It's like
2.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the Goldilocks syndrome here.
Yeah.